think it's 144 inventory slots, right? Oh no, 140 even. 144 corpses. Unless they stack, or are key items. Alright. How are we doing here? Really? Still garbage. Sister Orson cannot be. Oh God, I told her some awful things. Oh, she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. It's not uncommon to see her speaking with the children. Oh, it couldn't be. Could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there's one child in particular she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy. See if you cannot glean something from about Orson's activities. Nothing like not trusting the devout. Where are we going? Golden Bazaar. Alright. Let's do this. Oh. Shoulda... Can I jump on that? Yes. Beautiful. Just taking the optimal path here. Try not to piss off that bull. It's a nanny. And that's a Billy. Look at how pretty she is. And how handsome he is. Alright. I don't know when things start being hostile. I mean, I've seen some hostile things, but, like, regularly being hostile. Not that there's not peaceful things still in Endwalker, but, like, I feel like I can travel the world really safely. And part of that is I'm heavily overleveled. So, I know some of that is, even if there was angry stuff near the road, level 17 is not a problem. How are these lampposts powered? Does anybody know? They've got just posts supporting them. Ether? Huh. What a weird mix that we power those by ether, and then we'd get up here towards like a civilization, we'd power this by fire. I can't talk to this Lala? Pretty suspicious. Just being stared at by people. Is that a silk tunic? She swiped it from a caravan. Oh my gosh, gossiping. You guys are the worst. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Lululu? Lululo? Yeah, there is an Apple event today. I knew she had Nagel to her name. Also, if you're talking to her, why is your hand on that side of your mouth? Unless you guys are talking about her, in which case you are very bad at this. Am I going through MSQ in the first person? No, just when I talk to people. Please help! Sister Orson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Dahl and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Oh. Alright. Let's go deal with that. It's a mix of both. What you doing, Orson? What you... See? What you doing? I talked to you. There's more pressing matters at hand. There's more pressing. Come closer. Come closer. It's okay. You can trust me. I need your help. Come closer. Oh, baited. Baited. You're the worst. Absolute worst. Thankfully this stuff's level 13. You could add their levels together and they're smaller than me. Alright, bye guys. Came out of nowhere. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. Alright. Oh, you want me to go all the way back? Unattuned! Oh no, I forgot to lick it. I gotta go back. Well, thank goodness I checked. Just remember to do that when I get there. Lick the Blarney Stone here. Alright. What? Right. Should be a way down. Here? Yeah. That was beautiful. Nice Garby. Alright. Let's talk to our suspicious well man here. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. God's forfeit. I'll secure a room for the inn first. Should she require any rest? Searching for the mementos of orphans? Risking her own well-being in the doing, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. I'm well glad I reserved that in the room for Sister Orson I just told you about. It seems she received greater injuries from her attacks than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. But now, on the other hand, Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting at the Aljar encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I'm sure you will. They're filthy. Okay. Let's do this. I think it wasn't Thancred's dastardly deeds. He was blaming her for doing dastardly deeds. which was really closely timed with references to the amount of time she spends with a child. It was way worse than Thancred getting laid. The implications got way worse, way faster. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word, wait. It seems she received greater injuries than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. Risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. She was searching for the mementos of orphans. Yeah. He was implying that she was taking advantage of those that trusted her, and then he said, "Oh my gosh, she spends so much time with the children. You should talk to them." Yeah, it was gonna get a lot worse. But it's okay, because she's not a Beast Tribe member, so we're willing to hear her out. As opposed to these guys, we're just gonna kill them. We're just gonna kill them. I assume. I don't know. Maybe. I think so. So far, all we've done is kill them. Do we actually talk to Ameljah? I don't remember that. So post Shadowbringers, I did this stuff. When we get into Heavensward, that's going to be all new to me. I won't know any of that. Ah, there you are, Meteor. It's so good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard says her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Ameljah caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say I'd much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me back to where I requested you. Would you be so kind to take a look inside? Your life is a life I'm willing to risk. Okay, then. I will say that, Thancred, you assume these guys are a lot angrier than they are. See? They don't mind. See? You can just... Hello there! Hello! Hello! Ah. Good day to you, sir. Good day. I know. You just gotta be polite. It's all about being polite. Thancred is going to slink around, not treat these guys with any respect. What do you want? Any of you know what I'm looking for? There's a guy out there that thinks you guys did stuff you're not supposed to. Alright. Excuse me, you guys mind if I take this? Hi. Alright. There we go. And we're off. I tried nod. I guess that's not an emote. Didn't work. Didn't work. I was gonna mix it up, you know? Alright. Hey, buddy. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Yeah, they let me have this leaflet, man. They just let me have it. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. Looks like some sort of assembly to be provided with the poor with work. The lettering, though. Atrocious, is it not? These bits about Nald Thal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take this to the end at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Why don't you take it to Drybone? You're gonna walk there and you hand it back to me. Here, hold this. Ridiculous. Oh, might be /yes. Okay. That makes sense. It's okay, we're gonna run right across the plains here. Everything's safe out here. It's all fine. So how much of this flora and fauna do you think was actually ancient perfected? Like, did they make the tuco-tucos? Did they make this fuzzy tree? Did they make these pretty flowers? It's possible that they made all of it. Or have modified, perfected all of it. Would have taken a while, but they had time. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to barge in. Wrong room. Okay. My savior comes again. So what do I owe this honor this day? I got a piece of paper here. What's this? Blasphemous. These aren't our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. That I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Someone could be posing as a priest to the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Meteor. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how to best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Bye. Alright. It could be all. That doesn't weird you out? You are very patient. Alright. I would think get off my counter is a fair thing to say at that point. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Meteor. Shall keep my ears and eyes open. Now, more than ever. Ooh, 19. 19! 19, is that better? Oh, so close. Man, Hall the Novice really takes good care of you. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity in the 10 seconds since we last talked. Nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. Unless we could identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. You're not to stare just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Meteor and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us answers we seek. It'll be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle. I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops that I just happen to have in your size should serve your needs. Well, you don't mind the smell of the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Meteor. So to lay out the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at the camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Okay. So now, I need to put on this. Is that it? Oh, slops. Does that count? Yes, that counts. Great. How ridiculous can we make it then? Can I put on some boots? Those kind of match, actually. I go bootless? No, 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 no. None of these really look ridiculous. We'll pick the ones that look kind of sharp. Those are nice. Your gloves are ridiculous. Can I go crazier? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they really bring out my eyes or something. It's a nice touch. You gotta match the earring, you know? Okay. You look dapper, bud. You don't look ragged and worn out. I don't think that's true. Those are blue. Your eyes are white. Alright. You guys talking about Roth? What makes us not a... I'm basically a fuzzy Rogadin. I teach the teachings of Azema, Warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azema is the keeper of the suns and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child. Thou shalt want naught till the end of days. And you are another refugee by the looks of you. Immortal flames have neither the work nor coin for your life. Be gone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. I could tell by looking at you, you were a dick. I knew it. I knew it. Is this Brian's model? I don't think so. Similar coloring, maybe. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. See, I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out on the pond north of the Sandgate. Security. Dun. No. Nope. Nope. Hey everybody, I'm poor. I'm poor. Tell everybody I'm poor. Yeah. Okay, definitely the same place I've been. Alright. Dressed to deceive. Maybe it's above me. How come it doesn't get one of those? Maybe it got an up arrow. No, it doesn't get an up arrow. Did they not go back and handle that? Weird. There it is. What is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whoever you like. Why don't you keep your own kind in that muddy pond of yours in Drybone? Okay. You know, if you're hot, maybe don't stand on a roof in the sun. Just a thought. But what do I know? I'm poor. Did I mention I'm poor? That's what's important here. So that everybody thinks this well-kept, handsome lion here is poor. And so you can tell by my cufflinks. Oh, it's just about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, we don't have any openings. Get out of here so I can finish my story. So anyway, there I was. And I don't remember what I was gonna say. Yep, sorry, you lost it. Thancred, why are you still dressed like you are? You're supposed to change into slops. You have quite the knack for being a nuisance, Meteor. The camp is abuzz about newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wary transgressor, we both did equal work here, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. We probably could have found out more, but there's just no way either of us could have done any more. Let us go there and wait kindly for the priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. I, on the other hand, thought those clothes were very dirty. Oh, okay then. Come on. Gosh. They described it as like a dirty pond. It's like freaking beautiful. How did you get up there, bud? Did you go all the way around? Oh, now you're changed. Alright, alright. Your boots didn't, though. Fine day for catching priests, wouldn't you say? I had a chance to watch these clothes in this pond, and I thought maybe I'd put them on now. Oh, okay then. That makes sense. You look absolutely smashing. Positively dressed for deception, though your clothes are very dirty. All that's left is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. Yes, there's no way for men to live, no way at all. Who? What do you want? Be at ease, child. I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nal Thao, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nal. Trust to them, and surely they will set you free from shackles of penury or whatever. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance? You would have made a god-awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me! Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar. Raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amal-Shah raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder the village at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amal-Shah in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for the crystal shipments from Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak information. Second, they wanted me to steal jewelry from people in Ul'dah for myself. It was really important to me to take care of myself. After that, they wanted me to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure the vulnerable in to give them over to the Amal-Shah. I didn't have a choice in all three things. Three equal things. Protecting one home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell your own people? Speak. That's good. What'd you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see a fraction of what the Amal-Shah pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, blame yourselves. The gods. Ugh! Not you again. Are you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No! I know nothing about that, I swear it! At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. We time enough to learn the truth. Meteor, be a good man and take word of these developments to Menfile, would you? See, we could call her right here. We could place a phone call. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. See, but I have, like, special gifts. I'm, like, blessed by the gods. And what's important about being blessed by the gods is that Thancred's gonna ask that guy questions, and I'm gonna go play messenger. That's Prey Return number 1. Prey Return number 1. I don't know how many times this story is going to make me do this, but I know that when I first got into this game, I wanted nothing to do with this, because it was just so frustrating. Ridiculous. What a waste of time. The Vesper Bay tickets? They're right here. But the first time, we're gonna do it all natural here. And by all natural, we're gonna do it the way I did it back on PS3. When I was story skipping. No. No. Do I have to learn of the Chocobo Porter here? You should be able to Chocobo Keep. Next time I'm riding that Chocobo Porter. Ah! I didn't speak to you last time I was here. There it is. Alright. Noted. Next time, for posterity's sake. You know what? You know what? We're doing it this time. We're doing it this time. I'm riding that Chocobo Porter. Alright, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll see you guys in 1 minute. This is how I played ARR on PS3. Is I always went to the restroom when I had to go back to Vesper Bay. Boom. 1 minute. Alright. And it gave me a chance to satisfy the Amazon gods with a mid-roll. so that people won't get as many of those randomly. Alright. What are you doing? Meteor! How goes it? All's well here. At least on the bookkeeping front. I'm getting wealthy. Whoop. I don't need a glamour. I look handsome. Look at me. I'm so handsome. I should probably be in better gear. Ah, I'm impressive now. Hi. Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of Cerulean natives, such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second was made up of individuals that share your rare gift and was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that unshared the Seventh Umbral Era taught us only together we may stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. Neat. 7 warning wounds, see 7 suns rise, divine order royals, fallen corpse writhe. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shines clear. They evoke the dire circumstances of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and dawn lieth cowering neath, stifling blanket of night, and we abide. We wait the coming of the unborn era's needs, and the lights which shall piece the glowering darkness. He just talks to himself. He just talks to himself. It could have been ushered. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. I didn't know that we were 2 parts, though. The Scions. That's neat. Oh. Just us. Okay. Am I gonna include coils? Yeah, I'd like to. I never did coils, and I never did any of the raid series until Shadowbringers. Eden was my first one. It's also my first Savage, so like to do while it was actually relevant. Yeah. So, yeah, I'd like to do those, but this week the goal was just 2.0, and then probably 2.x, and then the Raid series and the Crystal Tower series in some order. And then we'll move to Heavensward. And heaven, all of that and Heavensward needs to be done before 6.2, which 6.2 is May, June, July, August. So I basically have to do 1 whole week of this once a month. Maybe more, because this is not taking me 4 days. Welcome back, Meteor. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see you've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amaljan know that answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. What's important is to remember they're less than humans, and you can torture them. I just walked in there and took it. There was no aggression. None.